Hello, bonjour, savant. How are we tonight? It is Tuesday, June the 24th, 2025, here in southwestern Ontario, Canada, by the beautiful shores of Lake Huron. Just had my walk at the beach. The humidity is actually starting to break. The wind has shifted from a southwest, which is like walking through a sauna or being in a sauna, to the northeast. So there's a nice cool breeze coming off the lake. It's feeling good. Still, fuzzy hair, as is typical of high humidity and, my genetics. It is what it is. Just wanted to come back on. Similar type of message as yesterday, but slightly different. Going to go into a little bit more depth and detail about this chrysalis moment in time, or this chrysalis time period. And yeah, I spent 3 hours out in that heat digging in the soil. So along with humid hairdos of fuzziness, I also still have mud under my nails, as well as all over my arms and legs and feet. So yeah, it is what it is. When you're an outdoorsy person, you're okay with being in touch with Mother Nature and being grounded. And it's wonderful. It's a wonderful time to commune with our beautiful plant and elementals. I'm having wonderful moments, having telepathic conversations, and it's so interesting, the responses. There was one part during the day, and I know I digress, but I just am getting to talk about this. So it was really, really, really hot. It was still high humidity. I think it was supposed to be around 39 or something. Anyway, I was thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice if there was a nice cool breeze? That would help me so much. Working with these beautiful plants that I love so much, planting herbs, weeding out the particular plants I don't want. And all of a sudden, instead of it being still and incredibly humid and the sun was beating down, it's just like whoosh, there was this cool breeze that just came up. Kept me cool. And then I came in for lunch and went back out again. So every time I sort of asked for a little help or a little relief from the elements, I got it. It's pretty cool. I quite enjoyed that. Okay, so while we're in this chrysalis moment in time, as we're ready, or we are already spreading our wings, there are times or moments when we're supposed to contract. We pull our energy back into the heart chakra. We don't expand it out so much like we do at other times. We are drawing in this chrysalis moment, the higher vibrations or frequencies of our new timeline. And that's where we're at right now. So in this moment in time, it's my dishwasher. It'll be done beeping in a few more moments. There we go, it's done. So while we're in this chrysalis moment in time, and it seems like we're withdrawing, or it's like we're not socializing as much, we're not doing as much, we're sleeping more, we're in meditation more. I don't know about you, but I have been using a whole ton of incense, which I don't normally do. I do it, now and then, but not as consistently as I have been feeling the urge to do that now. So everything is very, and as I say, no matter the weather, I'm out in the garden. I'm working the soil. I've got the soil under my nails and my toenails and spraying all over the place. It's probably all over my face too. And it feels good. It's that connection with the earth. And we need that right now to keep our sanity, because if not, we could really lose it. And we've heard this for quite some time now. There are times when we withdraw. In other words, we pull in our energy. We contract so that we can pull in, draw in, magnetize in more of the higher reaches of time within the time capsule. And these are higher moments of believing in oneself, of loving oneself, and thus everybody else. It's a time when we contemplate our reasons for being, raison d'être. Why are we here? It's a time when we are projecting our thoughts, our thought waves out into the new momentums of time to allow for a new rhythm and a new rhyme, a higher chime. Oh, sorry, I've been itchy. It's a whole bunch of ragweed that's just starting to come up, and ragweed and I do not, see eye to eye. So I've been sneezing a lot today as a result. When these moments in time hit us, it's not like we haven't done this before in other timelines. It's not like we haven't done the contraction and expansion out of subconscious to conscious awareness, awakening, arising momentums, because we have been there, done that. We've done it a ton of times. We just don't always remember them all. So as the memory code starts snapping on in the cortices in the brain stem, all that stuff, it all starts to make sense. It crystallizes. It becomes one with you, with us, because we realize, oh, there is really truth in that. I really have been in other time periods. I really have lived on other planets. I've been actually other species of thought as well. This is really cool. Like, I'm remembering all this stuff. And it's during these moments of our chrysalis downtime, I'm hearing to say, that we can rejoin all these thought waves from the different timelines coming in to converge at this moment of convergence of the timelines, that we start to get the real picture of us, who we are, why we are here, what are we doing, what the heck is our mission anyway? I don't remember. Will somebody please tell me? And as you are opening up to this chrysalis moment in time, your thought waves are primed for your higher directional line of time. And we've talked about this for years. So as we are primed in this new directional timeline, we give thought waves more of a divine line of time, or a sign of time as I hear it. So we become more in tune with our higher mind. So all of this exposure to the higher frequencies of our lines of time, which are divine, they come together, they coagulate. It's almost like it's under the skin. And it starts to meld in with our beginnings of our new conceptual timeline. So we're able to conceive of these new rhythms and rhymes, these new processes along time, and we're able to be relegated to our new divine mind, divine timeline. Keep hearing it. The color I'm seeing associated with it is actually crimson. And I have been hearing about that for about the last year or so. My third eye is just starting to go a little nuts here. Yeah, they're activating more spirit light within me, or within us. So when we can see more from these, this is a lot of movement here right now. When we can see more from our higher light, then we know which way is right. So we know which pathway. And I'm being shown a picture of Lord of the Rings, my all-time favorite movie and book. And there's a scene with Gandalf, the wizard. He's gray at the moment. He's not yet the white wizard that we see him transcending or transforming into later as he goes on his spiritual path. But they're in Moria. So we're in the domain of the dwarves. So it's under the mountain. The dwarves under the mountain. They're the miners. They would be elementals, yeah, in a way. Kind of, sort of. And, of course, they don't know just yet that everybody's been slaughtered. So they go in expecting to have a great time in the Great Hall, and feasting and reuniting with the main dwarf's family. Is it Gimli? I can't remember. Oh, it's awful. Just kind of went blank. But anyway. And they go in, and it's like, dried up skeletons everywhere with spears and, the weapons of war. And they can see there was a mighty battle, and it's like they didn't survive. And they come to this point where they know they have to go through the mountain, like under the mountain, because they can't go back. The door was shut and they couldn't go back. They had to go forward even though they did not want to. They were in fear, of course, of themselves getting slaughtered as well. So they come to this point. There's the 3 points, 1, 2, 3, like a Y. They all converge in the center. And Gandalf cannot remember which is the right path to take them out of the mountain on the other side. So he sits there for a really, really, really long period of time, and they're all waiting. They're waiting, they're waiting, they're waiting. Nobody else can do this. Only Gandalf can do this because, he's the wizard, and he knows stuff that the others don't know. And finally, he jumps up and he says, "This is the way we go." And they're all looking, because they all look the same. And they say, "Well, how do you know this is the right pathway to take?" "Well, if all else fails, follow your nose." And it smelled better. So he was using one of his higher senses. Oh, that smells better. It's got to be the way. But this moment in time where they sat for a very long time, that is an example of our Chrysalis moment, because we're sitting and we're waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting for something to begin. We're waiting to continue on in our journey. We're waiting for completion. We're waiting for that new higher divine timeline, that new creation of our new world. So in that moment, they just sit and they rest. They chit-chat with each other now and then. They mull over all kinds of thoughts. Some just keep to themselves. And then until the truth appears. And then they follow the true path. And that's being given to us today. To say that we want to motivate you on the higher way. God bless. We give you peace, love, and a new design to follow in your new way. We are giving you the higher speech lesson of the higher way. God bless. We give you peace, love, and say we are always with you, together on our angelic ray. God bless. We will speak with you again on another day. Follow your higher directional guidance way. And that way, you will always be able to say, we know how to find our way home today. Okay, blessings. So we'll end with that. Until June the 30th, I do have that special price, the June solstice special pricing. 1 hour, only $55 Canadian. If you do want a 90 minutes, only $75. That's for a reading and a healing. You can do that through GoToMeeting, which is like Zoom. Or you can, if you're in the area, come see me here and we can do an in-person session. So I love you always. Take care of yourselves and others. We will get through this chrysalis moment in time, and we will be relegated to our new divine line of time. God bless. We give you peace, love, and a gentle mind. Bye for now. We'll speak later.